This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, Gilas fires up the FIBA Asia Power Rankings, igniting buzz of a bigger run looming ahead. Letran charges back to the NCAA Finals after a heart-stopping rally that left Perpetual Help stunned. Donaire and Tsutsumi thrown into a shock title clash, with the full WBA belt now up for grabs. LeBron's 19-year double-digit scoring streak ends, but his game-winning pass may have just stolen the spotlight. Luka Doncic drops a blockbuster question. Could the Lakers really pull off a Giannis mega move? All the headlines and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 5th of December. Now, here's our roundup. Fresh off a dominant start in the Asian qualifiers, Gilas Pilipinas continues to rise both on the court and in the world standings. After sweeping Guam in back-to-back games, Gilas climbed one spot to number 36 in the updated FIBA World Rankings. And the momentum didn't stop there. In the latest 2027 FIBA World Cup Asian Qualifiers Power Rankings Volume 2, the Nationals surged 4 places to number 4. Gilas' strong showing didn't just deliver 2 convincing wins. It also etched their name into the record books. In their 87-46 road win in Guam, Coach Tim Cohn's squad set a new tournament record with 61 rebounds, the most ever in an Asian qualifiers game. Back home, the team added another milestone in their 90-76 victory, sinking 29 free throws, the most in a single game in Asian qualifiers history. Gilas now turns its attention to a tough second window this February, where they'll face regional heavyweights Australia and New Zealand. In the PBA Philippine Cup, Juan Gomez de Leano powered Converge to a 114-97 win over Magnolia at the Yanara Center in Antipolo City, pushing the Fiber Xers into a share of first place. Down 8 at the half, Converge erupted for 36 in the third to take control. Juan GDL, Justin Arana, and Archie Concepcion closed it out in the fourth, building a lead Magnolia couldn't catch. Gomez de Leano finished with 27 as Converge improved to 6-2.
Ang gusto ko lang sa mga bata nandoon is fight till the end. So, parang nabibigyan kami ng magandang output doon sa attitude na yun. Talagang nakikipagpatayan po talaga. Pero we never know, malalakas po yung mga teams na yan. We're still underdog sa mga yan. So, focus lang kami rito sa elimination, 1 game at a time. Makikita natin yan sa quarterfinals, semifinals. At definitely, yung mga big teams, yung magagaling teams na yan, mag-i-improve pa po yan ang gusto.
Meantime, after dropping their first 2 games, the San Miguel Beermen have roared back to claim their 6th straight victory, defeating the TNT Tropang 5G 110-95 in the second game. A strong second-half surge and another big night from Juan GDL, keeping Converge on top of the Philippine Cup race. In the NCAA, Letran is heading back to the NCAA Finals after a gutsy 74-70 comeback win over Perpetual Help. Down 6 in the final minutes, the Knights erupted with a decisive endgame run, a Santos drive, a Manalili 3-point play, and a clutch Estrada triple to take control. Jun Roque sealed it at the line as Letran completed a 2-0 sweep to book the first final slot. Perpetual's run ended despite strong outings from Patrick Sleet and Mark Goho Cruz as John Abbas closed his NCAA career with a double-double. Letran survives, Perpetual bows out, and the Knights march on to the NCAA Season 101 Finals. Meanwhile, Ian Torres delivered the biggest shot of Benilde's season, a buzzer-beating bahala na si Batman floater to lift the Blazers past San Beda 77-75 to push the series to a deciding Game 3. Torres finished with 17 points. Tony Inot added 19 and Justin Sanchez chipped in a 14-10 double-double. The Red Lions got 17 from Nigel Gonzalez but missed their chance to close out the Final Four matchup. Benilde survives, San Beda gets one more shot, and the finals berth will be decided in Game 3. Now let's shift over to the UAAP. National University is now in a must-win situation after LaSalle wiped out the Bulldogs' twice-to-beat edge in an 87-77 upset, setting up a do-or-die rematch tomorrow at the Big Dome. The Green Archers are coming in with momentum, turning a close first half into a double-digit lead behind a dominant third quarter. And the return of Kian Baclaan and EJ Goliena proving crucial. NU star Bella Belen expressed confidence that the Bulldogs will bounce back, saying the team felt the full force of the NU community and she expects a stronger response with their season on the line. The winner moves on to face UP in the finals.
I'm very happy nung nakita ko na ang daming sumusuporta sa NU. I mean, katulad kanina, ang ganda ng laban pero kinapos talaga yung NU and ang ganda rin naman na pinakita ng LaSalle and syempre looking forward na makabawi yung NU, syempre team NU all through the way parang yan. So sana manalo yung NU next game.
So the winner moves on to face UP in the finals. The loser goes home, NU and LaSalle. One game for the last ticket to the championship stage. Action at the Southeast Asian Games. The Philippine women's national football team suffered a tough 2-1 defeat to Myanmar in their SEA Games opener Friday at the Ipe Chonburi Stadium in Thailand. A late strike from May Tet Lu sealed the win for Myanmar, adding to the Filipinas' frustration after young striker Nina Mathelus exited the match with an injury. The loss puts the Philippines in a must-win situation as they face Vietnam on Monday. Only the top two teams in each group advance to the knockout round. In volleyball, Farm Fresh head coach Alessandro Lodi has officially said goodbye, posting a heartfelt farewell on social media as his 7-month stint in the Philippines comes to a close. Lodi led the Foxes to a breakthrough #1 seed in the PVL Reinforced Conference, a significant milestone for the young franchise, before their campaign ended in the quarterfinals. In his message, Lodi thanked his players, staff, and supporters, saying the team grew through challenges and left a positive impression with their fight and progress. A short stay, but a lasting impact. Alessandro Lodi closes his Farm Fresh chapter, leaving the Foxies with a foundation to build on for next season. Let's give you guys an update in boxing. A major shakeup in the bantamweight division happened tonight. The WBA has restored Japan's Seiya Tsutsumi as the full 118-pound champion, downgrading former title holder Antonio Vargas to championship in recess. That means Tsutsumi's December 17 showdown with legend Nonito Donaire is now a high-stakes, full-blown WBA World Championship fight in Japan. Donaire, who still holds the interim belt, wasn't affected by the rankings update, but he'll now challenge for Tsutsumi's top-tier title in a triple-header in Tokyo. A win by Donaire, who turned 43 last November, will make him the oldest boxer to win a bantamweight world title and one of the oldest world championships ever in any division. Michael Jordan is expected to testify in the federal antitrust case accusing NASCAR of monopolistic practices. Jordan's 2311 Racing and Front Row Motorsports claim NASCAR limits team revenues and controls cars and parts suppliers, allegations NASCAR denies. The 62-year-old co-owner of 2311 could take the stand as the trial continues in Charlotte. A rare legal fight with Michael Jordan at the center. LeBron James ended his own 1,297-game double-digit scoring streak by making the winning pass instead of taking the shot. Down to the final play, LeBron found Rui Hachimura for the buzzer-beating three, sealing a 123-120 Lakers win in Toronto. James finished with 8 points but said he had no regrets, choosing the right play over the record. A historic streak ends, but the win remains, and that's all LeBron ever cares about. Lakers superstar Luka Doncic has reportedly asked team officials a massive question. Can Los Angeles trade for Giannis Antetokounmpo? The inquiry, first reported by league sources, shows Doncic's interest in forming a blockbuster partnership with the Bucks' two-time MVP, though Milwaukee has given no signs that Giannis is available. And now the biggest question facing LA fans: would LeBron James be part of any possible trade package? The Benilde Blazers keep their fire burning after a statement win over the San Beda Red Lions. And we break down what powered the College of St. Benilde's big victory. And joining us is none other than the mastermind behind the Blazers' resurgence, Coach Charles Tiu. Coming up next right here on The Scorecard. Welcome back to The Scorecard. Joining us right now is the architect of the Blazers' big win over the San Beda Red Lions in Game 2 of the NCAA semifinals earlier today, the head coach of the College of St. Benilde and the host of BNC's Beyond the Game, Coach Charles Tiu. Coach, welcome to the program and thank you so much for the time.
Hi, Anton. Sure. Thanks for having me. It's an honor to be on your show.
Coach Charles, earlier we were speaking, so I'm not going to ask you any of the stuff I asked you earlier today. I'm going to ask you how the team felt and the impact of the big win today right after everything transpired.
I'd say relief for one. You know, obviously when you get beaten 3 times in a row and dominated in all those games, I'm sure it's in the back of our players' minds if we can do it. But our belief never really wavered. We stuck to our game plan. We kept telling the guys that we believe in the team, and today they finally showed up. Still not the level we want them to play, but it was just enough for us to escape with a win. But yeah, it's a big relief that we're playing, that we live to fight another day. That was one of our goals. Again, we said we haven't lost 2 games in a row all year, and I didn't want it to happen yet today, and that's all we could ask for, you know, to have a do or die game, treat this one like a championship game on Sunday.
Coach, one of the subplots in this series between Benilde and San Beda is the former Red Lions, Justin Sanchez, Tony Inot, and your captain, Gab Cometa. They played for San Beda for 2 seasons. Now they're in their 2nd season with Benilde. Gab Cometa is one of the graduating players. Do you see like an extra level of determination and hard work that these 3 are putting in to try to, you know, make their decision feel like it was the right one, that they decided to shift from San Beda to Benilde?
Well, I think we felt that a bit more last year, to be honest. The first time we played San Beda was a bit different for them. But right now, I think they're really ingrained into our Benilde system, our Benilde culture, the school itself. So I don't think it's that much of a big deal. But of course, for me personally, I would love to see them win and to succeed. Siyempre, I do feel bad that they left San Beda to play for us and then San Beda won a championship. But then again, you know, it's how life works sometimes. It doesn't always go the way you see it. And who knows, if they were there, maybe San Beda wouldn't have won. You know, it could have been a different story. Other guys wouldn't play the way they were playing. But it worked out for San Beda, and it's also worked out for us. Those guys have been a big part of our program, and we really do need them. And you know, for us, it's I guess they're Benilde right now, and they just want to win for Benilde. It's nothing personal. They still have so much respect for San Beda and what the school and their program has given to them also as players.
Coach, your MVP, Allen Liwag, he missed 5 games this season, and coming into game number 2, it was announced that he would be included in the SEAG Games roster. How do you feel about that, and what's going to happen, Coach? Because the SEAG Games is going to start on December 9. Obviously, like if you guys go all the way and make it to the finals, paano yan? May NCAA Finals at SEAG Games si Allen.
Well, first of all, we're so proud of Allen. You know, when I got the call from Coach Norman a few weeks back, actually, he already told me that, hey, Allen might be part of the SEA Games lineup because of some of the issues they were having with the organizing committee of the SEA Games in regards to our players' eligibility. So I kind of knew, and we also had him put in the big 50-man pool, I think, a couple of months back already. So it was there, but still a bit of a shock. And of course, there's a lot of pride in myself, our team, our program, to see Alan be part of the national team. When I told Alan right away, he was just ecstatic, for him to even be considered to be part of the national team. It's anybody's dream, right? But one thing, when I spoke to Coach Norman, he was already saying, no, I told Coach, look, if of course I was joking, that would mean that we'd beat San Beda. But if we were to make it to the finals, and if it ends in game 3, he'd miss the first few games of the SEA Games. And Coach Norman said, look, he has no problem with that. I think they play 2 games, then they have 2 days off. And then the bigger games, the tougher opponents come up. And that's probably when they need Allen a little bit more. But then again, I mean, knock on wood, but if we don't make it to the finals, then Allen would be available for them much earlier. But of course, the plan for us, the plan for Allen is to be in the finals. And Coach Norman reassured me, he guaranteed that, hey, while the season's ongoing, he's not going to make Allen do anything in practice. He just has to be there to watch, to learn what they're doing. And I said, that's fine. I mean, again, to us, anytime you have a chance to represent the country, it's really an honor. And I would really encourage Allen to do it. And there's no way we're saying no to that. So it's a big deal for us, a big deal for Allen. And we're very happy that he got included.
Coach Charles, I spoke to Alan Liwag a couple of weeks back, and I asked him about losing in the finals against Mapua last season, and he willingly admitted that it took him months to get over the loss, and he used that as motivation to come back stronger this year. For you personally, Coach, does the loss of the finals still haunt you? And do you find that it's part of your drive to finally clinch a championship for Benilde after so long?
Well, it hurts, to be honest. I feel we've been close, our teams, 2 times already in the finals, and both finals we didn't play that well. I mean, particularly in Mapua, they really dominated us last year. But as a coach, to me, every game's the same. I lose one game, I'm as upset as I am losing the finals. It's really tough to get over any loss. But yeah, I mean, we were couple of games away to winning a championship, and now it's like, man, I have to go through another year, another long wait. And then I found out the season was shortened a bit. There's a new format that makes things a bit more difficult to get to the finals. I mean, I honestly thought we were going to play Perpetual in a normal FIBA situation, the way the playoffs are formatted, but it is what it is. We have to go through San Beda. So I figure, you know what, if we can't beat San Beda now, what's the guarantee we'd beat them in the finals? And if you're not winning the championship, it doesn't really matter anyway. So to us, that's been our goal. I mean, all season long, all year round, we said we want to play for the championship. And again, we're 1 game away. But to be honest, we still haven't played a game that I can say I'm satisfied with the way we've played. I mean, we're barely escaping, barely winning. And I'm just hoping it will happen in game 3 at least. That's all that matters right now. We're not looking past that next game. We just need to find a way to win this next game.
Coach, during the start of the season, in one of our interviews, you said initially you weren't very happy about the format, particularly because of the fact that sayang yung extra 5 games, because you go from a guaranteed 18 games to a guaranteed 13 games. Now, Coach, nagbago na ba? Do you like the format now in the NCAA?
Well, to be honest, I still would have preferred to play Perpetual, and that's no disrespect. They're a great team, but you see what San Beda's done to us 3 times already this year. But as it turns out, this format is kind of saving us. If the season ended the way it ended, we would have been number 3. San Beda would have been number 2, and they beat us in the first game, so we would have been eliminated by now. But maybe it's some good karma, I don't know. But we're in a best of 3 series, and that's actually what we told the team. You know what? We have a second life. It's a best of 3. It's happened so many times in the PBA where you lose the first game, but you can still go on to win the series. The series isn't over. We lost by 19, but it's just 1-0. Now we have to do our part to win that game, and then we look forward to game 3, and that's kind of what happened. So I'm thankful that it's a best of 3 right now, and hopefully we can eke one out again or steal one more game from San Beda.
Coach, I don't know how it is for you because you still have San Beda on Sunday, but did you watch a little bit of the Perpetual Letran game? Letran obviously advancing to the finals. Did you have a chance to watch, and what are your thoughts on that? Letran already advancing.
Well, I would have wanted Perpetual to win to force a game 3 and get both teams tired for the finals. Because now, if we win, the other team would have had an extra 2-3 days to rest and prepare, whereas the winner of our San Beda series would only have 2 days before the finals. That's always tough. But I watched a little bit, not too much. I was having a meal with my wife, my mother, after the game just to relax a bit and calm down. But I saw the highlights. I saw Manalili dominating against such a great player. I mean, 16 and 14 in a semifinals game for a rookie is just so impressive. I mean, give credit to Letran. They came back. I thought Perpetual played so well to take a double-digit lead, but those 3 balls of Letran really made a big difference. And in the end, it's just the breaks of the game. But credit to Letran. They fought back. I thought Perpetual played very well, defended them very well. And it looked like they were going to force the game 3. But Letran was able to make the big shots when it mattered.
Well, Coach, again, I want to say thank you so much for staying up and joining me on the scorecard tonight. All the best on Sunday, and congratulations again on your show here on the Bilyonaryo News Channel Beyond the Game.
Well, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me, and I hope to talk to you again because that would mean we'd win. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope. Thank you, Anton.
All right, Coach. Good evening and see you on Sunday. Up next, the Thunder chase history while the Mavericks fight to find their future. Can OKC stay on pace to break the Warriors' 73-win record? And can Cooper Flag carry Dallas amid Anthony Davis trade rumors? All that and more when we return right here on The Scorecard. Welcome back to The Scorecard. It's time to keep your eyes on the prize. Tomorrow features one of the most intriguing matchups of the early NBA season. The defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder take on the Dallas Mavericks in a showdown of opposites, dominance versus development. The Thunder enter this game with a near-perfect record, 21 wins in their first 22 games and a 13-game winning streak. They are blowing teams out by an average of nearly 15 points per game, one of the highest margins ever recorded in NCAA history. Now over on the other side, the Mavericks are trying to find their footing behind a young core. They've picked up momentum recently, especially after upsetting Miami, but they still lack consistency. Still, hope is rising, and the reason has a name you'll hear so many times from here on out. Cooper Flag. The question looming over Oklahoma City, though, is simple. Can they break the 73-win record set by the 2016 Golden State Warriors? The comparison is legitimate. OKC's net rating is over 15, higher than even the peak Bulls and the peak Warriors. They are winning big, winning early, and winning often. But it's a marathon, not a sprint. Can they stay healthy? Can they stay motivated? Can they avoid the pressure that crushed the Warriors in their own record run? For now, the Thunder look like a team built for a historic chase, and they're doing it with depth, defense, and an offense that does not let up. Off the court, a giant story is brewing, and it centers on Mavericks big man, Anthony Davis. Trade chatter is loud. The Chicago Bulls are emerging as a potential landing spot, with reports saying the franchise want to build a Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam-style duo, but this time with Josh Giddey and possibly AD. Chicago believes Davis could be the defensive anchor and veteran star that they need to pair with their young cornerstone. And if Dallas decides to go full rebuild around their youth movement, moving Davis could reset the entire trajectory of the Western Conference. This story will only get hotter as we get closer to the February trade deadline. But let's not ignore the brightest light in Dallas right now, 18-year-old phenom Cooper Flag. Flag just dropped 22 against the Miami Heat, his third straight game with at least 20 points, a first in NBA history for an 18-year-old. He's averaging 16 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and already plays defense like a fiery veteran. He's composed, he's confident, and he's only getting better. The big question, can Cooper Flag carry this Mavericks team night after night, especially if Anthony Davis ends up being traded? Now, if he can, the Mavericks may have found their franchise player of the future. The Thunder chasing history. Mavericks looking for stability. Trade rumors swirling. And a rookie taking the league by storm. Here's the full breakdown for the matches tomorrow. And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again Monday on the Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. This is Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening, everybody, and happy weekend.